Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to be taking a look at a game called Kingdom's Deck, and this is a card-based city builder where you must build and protect your colony from swarms of ravenous undead and other unsavory creatures. Construct your city and assign your workforce by day, and be prepared for the onslaught at night. I found this game fun. It did just release on the 28th of April, so very recently. We're going to be taking a look at it here today. So we're going to hop on in, smash the like button if you're liking the content here on the channel, become a subscriber if you are new here. Now thank you so much, my friends. Now let's go. Alright, so let's hop on in. There are a few different scenarios to choose from. It looks like this one is the one that is available to us now. This is the tutorial. I'm fresh off the tutorial. So let's hop on into the next one. Got Elven Grove. So Journey, Standard, or Conqueror. Let's play on Standard, and let's go. Alright, so first things first. We do have a timer. Once this runs out, nightfall does come, and basically the defense starts. Now we do have a few units, so there is a real-time strategy element to this game as well. And then we have this guy right here who's going to build things for us. Now what's happening in this game is you basically get a draw of a set of 2 cards, and you can choose one, and then you can cycle through them, right? And these will help you develop your city. So what you want to do is you want to make choices on which card that you want to take, either the left or the right. So for this, I think a farm is pretty important, right? Helps get us food. And we do have 3 villagers that we can assign to tasks to get us resources. Our primary resources are right up here, population right here. So let's get a farm down. I think that's a pretty obvious and easy selection. So why don't we go ahead and throw it right there. And then this guy's going to build it up for us. We've got a choice between a swordman or a villager. Let's take the villager. We got a house or a gold gift. Let's go with the house because this increases our population. See a little builder take it on. Crossbowman or a farm. Let's take a farm. Another house, yes. Let's just keep getting these houses. Another villager, yes. We'll take them. Another farm. Don't mind if I do. Gold gift or a wood gift. Let's see. Let's grab the wood early. We got a timber post. Okay, so this is a resource gathering structure that will help you generate wood. So let's go ahead and get it. We have a food gift or a stone gift. Let's take the stone. And it looks like I have 5 villagers and 4 jobs. So maybe I should have grabbed one of those crossbowmen. That's okay. Let's assign our villagers. You can do so by simply just dragging the card to the task that needs to be done. And eventually we'll get into other buildings that can have multiple villagers working at it at the same time. And essentially what we want to do here now is we want to finish day. And what the game will do is it will expedite. Unused villagers remain. Yeah, that's okay. Now the game will expedite the remaining time to allow you to collect resources, right? We got our villagers getting food for us. This guy's just chopping away on the tree. Getting us some timber, and what do you know? We have a fight. So 16 units coming from this vector of attack. Got 24 coming from this, and we have 3 lone soldiers to help fight off the onslaught. Now, we're going to probably be challenged here, but we do have skills that we can use to help us out in the fight. That's why I'm a little bit confident, at least in the tutorial we did. So let's see what happens. Let's go. Okay, so we have the strike command. I think we got to help out this wing. You can see them there. We got these guys. They're broken shadows, okay? And you can pair your units up if you like. You can hold down control and press 1 through 9 to assign them to groups. It looks like the swordmen are actually pretty durable anyways. So let's go ahead and use strike wantonly to help support the swords. Now you're probably wondering what happens if a unit dies. There is a special building that you can get that will resurrect your units after they fall. So we definitely want to get that if possible. Got the lone sword, a very brave soldier right there, and 11 enemies remain. They'll likely be coming out of this one, I think. So let's save our strike command. Alright, here we go. And we can move and attack. Alright, blast them. You bet. Get in their swords. And ultimately what the enemy is trying to do, they're trying to penetrate your city. They're trying to penetrate your city and they're trying to destroy your castle. They will target other buildings as well. And if buildings fall during the night, I've seen that your builder actually repairs them during the day. So it's quite nice. And what do you know? We get the Altar of the Fallen. This is a pretty key building. When a soldier falls in battle, their spirit may be drawn here. More altars improve the chances of resurrection. So I do believe that there is permadeath for your soldiers, but obviously this is a pretty key building. It costs 20 gold and 20 stone if you see the resource cost in the top left there. So let's go ahead and grab it, get it built, and let's throw it like right here. Looks like a good spot for it. We We got a stone pit or another villager. I mean, I do have an excess of villagers. Let's go ahead and grab a stone pit. Start a little stone operation in the top left. Let's get another farm. And essentially what's going on is your population. So we have 12 of 20. So we will consume 12 units of food per day. And if you run out of food, your villagers are going to start dying. You don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and grab another swordman. I feel like we could use an extra blade. Stone gift. Let's see. So I don't have to make the choices in sequence here, right? Like, I don't have to. Let's actually get these villagers. I'll grab this. Sure. Just need more work for the villagers to do. But I don't have to select these in sequence. You can use the arrow keys to toggle through the options that are available to you. So another house. I mean, we have plenty of population cap, but I think let's just keep stacking houses. A stone gift or another farm. Let's definitely get a farm. And I have seen a building that goes in the middle of farms and boosts the production of adjacent farm fields. So I'll build it, you know, in a grid of 8, essentially. A swordman, another house. Let's grab a swordman. We've got a gold vein. How about this? That's a good get. Let's drag a villager there once the builder gets it done. Actually, do we want the food instead? Yeah, probably the food. Let's see. Do I have an option for another villager? I do not. So why don't we go ahead and build a farm? And another option that you have is you can actually sell your selection. If you don't want either of these, you can sell it. It'll give you 10 of each resource, which is nice. Let's go with the farm. We want a nice bolstered food production. Got a few more soldiers. Let's go ahead and finish the day. And get ready for defense. And I do believe we have to survive 10 nights, and the enemy will attack you at different vectors each night. So 47 units coming from here. Hopefully it's just those kind of weak shadow units. And then 32 from here. So I think what we have to do is we have to split up our team a little bit, and then again use our skill to help support us. Let's go. Alright, a bunch of these weak shadow units. Let's help out this flank. Soldiers are getting in there. It's not the end of the world if they fall, because we have the resurrection altar now. But let's see. It's obviously useful to use the strike command when they bunch up a little bit. Alright, 59 enemies remain. And here they come. These guys are the broken shadow. Okay, so these guys are just making a mad dash for it. Looks like our swordmen outspeed them, which is good. So let's move and attack. Okay, let's keep going. Support this flank. Let's see, can I get a nice multi-strike? Sure can, you bet. Alright, let's keep going. Swordman, gotta win. In fact, where do you think you're going, pal? Okay, what do we have here? Shadow Archer, yikes. We got archers. Yep, and they're definitely ranged. Looks like our swordmen lose in the east. Well, one's coming back. Very nice. Okay, those guys are actually a little tankier as well. Who would have thought the archer is tankier? Not I. But here we go. We got another swarm of them coming in. Let's get them, swordsman. One brave swordsman. We got to get these guys at our frontal. Looks like the castle shoots too as well. Okay. So we can use that to our advantage. Strike these guys down, and good thing we got that resurrection altar, man. It's a really, really good thing. We'd be hurting right now. And I do like how the units go right back to the position they were in when they resurrect. That's quite nice. It's just a good, smart feature. And very nice. We get a much-needed villager. We got 4 villagers. We get some wall resources. A small set of resources to help build the city wall. Cost 60 timber. Okay. Well, let's definitely do it. Okay, so it looks like I have an option here. Do we want to build this section, this section, this section, or this section? Well, let's see. Where do I feel the most exposed? I think maybe right here. Let's start right there. Okay, he's going to build it up. Very nice. I don't have any gold to speak of, so let's grab a gold gift. Let's actually get you minus some gold for me. Let's get you in the field. Any open work positions? Doesn't look like it. Altar of the Fallen. Let's get another one of these. Apparently that increases your chances. It looks like we had like a 100% chance rate, though, of revival, which is tremendous. I don't know if we got lucky or if I'm not understanding the mechanic fully yet, but I mean, that's great. We'll certainly take it. Let's let this guy do his thing. Let's get another villager mining gold. Well, let's see, 18 of 25 for pop cap. We're doing great on wood, so let's go ahead and build another house. I think that's quite all right. Timber post. Again, we're doing good on wood. I think stone is a pretty sparse resource, just like in Age of Empires. So let's go ahead and grab the stone. Stone pit, here we go. Definitely what you want to see. Villager. In fact, we got another villager here. I think I will. Love the idea of just stockpiling a workforce. Farm, yes. Gotta give him something to do. Another farm or a villager. Now, if we can mine enough gold, which it looks like we probably will, I can add another villager. Which I think is probably the right move. Either that or we're getting villagers every turn. So maybe we should actually add the farm. Yeah, let's do the farm. Alright, so we have some wall. But that's about it. Be nice to add some crossbowmen. We'll see if we can. And what is this? Uncertain trade. Wandering merchant. Okay, negotiate a smaller deal so I lose a bunch for food. I think we're doing pretty good on food there, pal. I don't think I need your shady wares. I'm good. Alright, I think we're going to be very, very tested this night. Let's finish off the day. And I'll look to add military, obviously. It's definitely what we're lacking. Military numbers. Alright, so we got a 2 and a 3. Okay, so just 5 units. Maybe we lucked out, or maybe they're very, very strong units. So I think we send 3 soldiers this way, 2 soldiers this way. Just kind of line them up and see who comes out the victor. Let's go. Okay, what are these guys? Shadow Golem. Thick rocky armor and fists that shatter the ground. Its durability and strength make it a deadly foe. Okay, yeah, they just crushed through my soldier right there. So if we're going to get a pack of 3 showing up on this side, I don't like my prospects too much. We actually might have to float. These guys going to beat down my wall? Is that what's going to happen? Alright, get over there and support your brethren. Let's go. Alright, zap them with the strike. Okay, there is a door. Very nice. Alright, so once these guys start showing up, things start getting a little sticky. We definitely need some ranged support. And we get a gold mine. How about this? The more they work, the more wealth flows into your kingdom. 40 wood, 30 stone, 20 gold. So it's probably a more advanced, like, gold vein. Hey, we get a tower. How about this? Structure that lets you attack enemies from a distance. Perfect for striking before enemies even get close. So that's quite nice. And let's see. Okay, cool. So we can throw 2 villagers on the gold mine to greatly bolster our gold supply. So that's really good. I think we should probably add the tower. In fact, the way I think about this is, what if we have a few towers over here so I can focus my units elsewhere, right? Like maybe right here is a good spot for it. Or somewhere like right here. So we can cover the wall. I think getting one in the corner is probably pretty important as well. Let's build another house. Farm. Yes. We'll build another farm. I probably want to keep this same general arrangement. Let's add that villager there. We get a food gift. Let's take it. Got a swordman. Just critically needed. Altar of the Fallen. I mean, it's been bailing us out. I like the idea of it. Let's add another one. Spell fragment. What's this? Fragment of a spell that unlocks a powerful blazing wall of fire to combat your enemies. Sounds great to me. Okay, so I wonder, do I have to add other fragments? More wall resources. Or harvest health. Slightly increase the health of farms permanently, ensuring they withstand the test of time and threats. Interesting. So does it give me more yield on production? Seems like it just increases the HP of my farms. I'm okay with that. Let's go with the wall resources. And let's put in this wall. To kind of wall off this side. And we get a crossbowman as well. That's great. We're doing excellent on stone. A lumberjack hut or a villager. I think we could use the lumberjack hut. So let's throw it right there. And let's actually, can I unassign these guys? We sure can. Alright, this guy's got to get it built. Where's my builder at? We have 24 units, or 24 population, so we should be doing okay on food. I do want to monitor the food supply, of course. Let's get double lumberjacks. Now we do have extra jobs for our villagers to do, which is great. Alright, let's get our forces grouped up here and let's finish off the day. Okay, so we have 22, 22, and 20 or 18. Okay. Alright, so crossbowmen. My lone crossbowmen. Let's see. Something like this. Then these guys are going to have to form a fierce wall and do their best to take them out. Definitely need some more military support. Let's do something like this. And again, heavily use the skill. Let's go. Okay, strike. Okay, we got the archers. A combination. I don't like these archers. Can we get on the archers? Okay, crossbowman, get back there. What do you say? Let's help out this. Shoot him down. Looks like the castle has the straggler. Let's help out this guy. Yep, you bet. Nice job, brave swordsman. Let's keep going. These guys are fighting the archers off, which is great. Those archers fall. Let's continue to try to do a good job. Oh boy, we got a golem. See if we can get on them quick. It looks like they're gonna maybe destroy the wall. Maybe. These archers are nasty. They're just so much tankier than these other shadows. Hang in there. The wall must prevail. Okay, it's got like 1 HP left. It does appear. Oh boy, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? It's nice to have a little range support. I think I want to add more crossbowmen. And very nice. So a little sticky for sure, but we got out of there in one piece, which is exactly what you want to see. All right, so villagers, yeah, get assigned. Give me some resources. And let's see, gold gift. Okay, so 33. So we do definitely need some more farms. Lumberjack hut. Let's take the gold gift. Another tower. The answer is yes. Let's throw it right down here in this corner. Another farm. Sword arena. What's this? Assign villagers to create sword-wielding soldiers. Okay. So is this a way to convert villagers to military? I think we need more food. We need it pretty bad. Another spell fragment or another villager. A tough choice, but let's take the spell fragment. Okay, now we have 2. Okay, so we're looking for another one. Wall resources for 60 wood. We can get another section of wall added. I think I like it. Need our lumberjacks to start supplying us with some wood. Let's do it. And let's get this section. Actually, let's do this section. Heavy Blade Champion. Who's this? A knight with high health and strong attack, but slow. Revives instantly at the castle gate. Or a quarry as well. I need 30 wood, and we're going to get it. I mean, this guy seems like the answer. Let's see, what else do we have? Villager, yes. Definitely grab the villager. Stone pit. How about another farm? Let's throw it right here. Explosive houses. Unlocks the ability for houses to explode upon destruction. Otherwise, another tower. I mean, I think we could use all of the support we can get. So let's grab another tower. And hopefully we can accrue enough wood to add that heavy blade champion. We just need 30. Yeah, here we go. These guys are doing some good work. So let's get them. Alright, boys. Chop down them trees a little faster. Let's go. Alright, there we go. We can actually speed things up, too. Probably should have done that sooner. Alright, we need more villagers for the farm fields. But I'm feeling a little more stabilized. Look at this guy. Here we go. Alright, let's finish off the day. And let's see what awaits us at night. Alright, so 25 units coming from this side. We do have a tower in place. 23 from here. And 5 from here. Probably the golems, I would guess. So let's get this guy to just face up this threat. We'll see how strong he is. I think we need a few bows over this way. And then we'll send these guys to work with the tower to take out this onslaught here. Or do I maybe send a couple? Let's send a couple over that way. They do have more numbers. Let's do something like that. And let's go. Alright, Heavy Blade Knight. Let's see what you got. Alright, nice. Got some good range support on the western flank. Swordman doing good things. Alright, what do we got here? Who are these guys? Why are they red? It's not going to let me click on them, but it appears they do some AoE fire attack or something. Heavy Blade Knight hasn't moved yet. Hasn't needed to. Alright, we got more of these normal shadow dudes. Not very threatening. Not very imposing. They melt like butter. So let's melt them. Alright, 15 enemies remain. Alright, more of these guys. Who are these guys? Fire Wraith. Okay. Yep, so he does do an AoE fire attack. And here we go. Heavy Blade guy is in there. Look at his ability to simply just take damage. What a beast. Alright, we got some golems. We got some golems over here. Looks like our soldiers did fall, but they're back in action. At the perfect time. Alright, let's take them down. Alright, good job, guys. Alright, very nice. Alright, perfect. I think I like the idea of stocking some ranged units over here. And this guy's going to repair the walls. Alright, Sword Arena or Gold Gift. I don't like the idea of converting villagers to soldiers. I think we need our villagers to do things like get us food and work and whatnot, right? So let's see. Well, let's see what else is here. We have another tower. I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Do I consider adding it over here so I can allocate less units? Yeah, let's do it. Timber post. Could certainly use some more wood, but I would prefer the lumberjack. So let's get the wood gift. Got another house. Almost at population, so let's definitely get it. Yes. Villager. Crossbow Arena. Okay, so this can convert villagers to crossbowmen. I kind of like that a little bit better. Let's add it. Let's add it right here. Spell fragment. Here we go. Okay, so we got the Wall of Fire spell, I think. Harvest health. Don't really think I need more HP on my farms. We're doing great on gold, so let's grab the villager. Swordman or a quarry. This is nice. Very, very nice. Another villager or wall resources. Let's speed things up a little bit. Looks like we're at day 6 of 10. And let's definitely grab the wall resources. Complete this wall. Beautiful. Gold gift or sword arena. We got 2 villagers. Let's get them on the quarry. Alright, tremendous. And what do we have? As night falls, a chilling voice echoes through the square. Nixra, the dark goddess, demands an offering of your resources. Deliver it by dawn or your homes will suffer. It warns from the shadows. Fear rises. What do you choose? So I wonder if she's going to make the impending wave more difficult. I think we have the resources to spare. Just barely, but we do. So let's go ahead and offer the tribute. Let's take a gold gift. Okay, so no villagers, no extra villagers, that is, to spare, but it's an option for us to get more bows on the field. So let's finish off the day. Alright, so what do we have coming? 30, it looks like we have flyers now. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of units. So let's get these bows right here on this helm. And that's a great spot for him. For this guy, let's send him all the way this way. To see if he can just simply tank this. And then I feel like we're going to need all the soldiers we can get. Kind of spread out throughout. Probably throw another tower in here in the coming turns. So let's go. I think we got a new spell as well. Let's check it out. Start battle. Let's go. Alright, these guys. What are they? They fly, for sure. Flame Bird. Throwing fireballs at nearby buildings to set them on fire. You set my buildings on fire, you jerk. What does this do? An immense area of fire that burns everything in its path. Okay. So maybe it like targets an area on the field and just sets it alight. Enemies take continuous damage. Guess we'll have to find out. Alright, this guy. So let's see. Is this how it works? Oh yeah, look at this. Just pulsing them all down. Well, the heavy armor knight just tanks a large chunk of their forces. Looks like the wall is almost down here. Crossbowmen are not going to be able to prevail. And they're in on us now. Alright, armor knight hanging in there. Let's hope the wall repairs. In the tutorial, I did observe that your builder will repair buildings that are destroyed at the end of combat. So let's hope it works with the wall. Can we not attack these guys effectively? Alright, another piece of wall falls. And here we go. We got these pesky archers. Alright, these guys getting in, but looks like the tower's got them, maybe. Alright, good deal. Good deal. You guys gotta work together. Go get them. We've been absolutely ravaged. Yeah, the game definitely threw a lot at me that time, but looks like we managed to live. And do they repair the walls? It looks like... yeah, it looks like it. Okay, a crossbowman, yes. Another one, yes. Quarry. Yes. Need something for my villagers to do, I suppose. Sword arena, I'm good on that. Stone gift, we'll take it. A tower, yes. Absolutely. Let's take that and put it... I mean, this side of things got kind of messed up as well. So let's put it like right in the middle. Another crossbowman, yes, you bet. How about that? We got a bunch of crossbows. Wall resources. Okay, so now it costs stone. So is this going to upgrade my wall into a stone wall? Yeah, it looks like it. Very nice. Very palatial, if you will. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're overpopulation. Amazingly enough. Let's build a house. Eagle's Sight. What's this? Extends tower range by 10%, strengthening your defenses. Also a gold mine. I mean, I think this is great. You can choose a resource. Okay, let's go with the gold. Okay, so it's not a building you build, but just a buff. Got it. Alright, let's see. Builder, you can build this house up. Oh, he's busy building the tower. Alright, well, get back to work. Let's go. Alright, we got a bunch more crossbows now. So I think I want to take a look at where they're going to be spawning from. And then allocate my bows accordingly. Could probably use some more melee units on the front as well. But let's go ahead and finish off the day there. And look at them go. I mean, I feel like we're doing really pretty good on resources. Maybe get some more wood, but I mean, our food supply is bolstered. 410 gold. Where are they coming from? So flyers. We got some basic units here. 50 units. Wow, 50. Okay, well, I think this makes it pretty obvious what we have to do. Let's get our melee units to try to address this with the help of the tower, of course. Where's the tower range? Let's bump it back just a little bit. Okay, now we have this and this. So I think what we can do is let's get our crossbows involved. Let's actually try to like put them up this line. And then I can be mobile with them. We also have those spells, right? The spells that seem to be pretty effective. So let's try something like this. Let's go. Alright, strike. Wall of fire. Might as well. Alright, crossbows. Gotta get gritty here. Let's get gritty. Alright, very nice. Looks like our melee units win in a big way. These guys do tear down the wall. It does repair, but that was a lot of them. Gonna have to be careful about this spawn location. Alright, what do we have? These guys, not really too concerned about it. Let's put a firewall. Yeah, these guys are simply just winning, and you love to see it. Alright, good job, swords. Let's get you back out there. Alright, we got some golems. These big boys. Let's see if we can focus fire them down. They come on in. They want to beat on the tower, right? That's just what a golem wants to do, of course. Beat on the tower. Alright, overall, looking pretty good. 24 enemies remain. Stay vigilant here, boys. Alright, here we go. We got the flyers coming in. Like we knew they would. Let's snipe them out of the sky. Alright, very nice. 20 enemies left. Alright, these annoying flyers. Getting pulsed down by the towers, but is it going to be enough? Guess we'll have to see. Doesn't look like our melee units are very adept at... Or maybe not adept by any stretch of anything at taking out flyers. So that's a call out. We have an Ash Striker. Quick, powerful warrior with the sword. Moves fast. Cuts enemies with big swings. Alright. Doesn't seem to be a problem. 62 remaining food. But of course, we have the day to gather some more. A gold vein. Or food gifts. I think a gold vein is just fine. Wall resources, yes. So this one always is destroyed, right? So let's get it up. Tower. Let's put another tower right there. Builder's house, what's this? More hands means faster construction. Okay, so it adds another builder. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Throw it right there. Okay, so you do have to put a villager in there. Okay, so it converts a villager into a builder. We do need more housing. Got another farm. The answer is yes. Tower. Absolutely. Stone pit. It does appear like I'm spending my stone, and plus we need some work for the villagers to do. A swordman, yes. Ignite shot. What's this? Unlocks the ability of towers to shoot fire arrows. You had me at fire arrow. Let's go. Alright, so get a villager there. Do we want you on stone or food? Oh, looks like we have a quarry here as well. Okay, so let's remove you. Let's remove you. Let's get you both on the quarry. Absolutely. Alright, so we have ranged units now. We have a lot of them. We've got a swordsman right here. Crossbowman. And let's see what it looks like. Let's see what's coming our way. Alright, so 18, 32 and 3 flyers, 42, 38 and 3 flyers. Wow. Okay, so what we have to do is, I think we need our crossbows on this side. I mean, 3 flyers. 3 flyers, although got a bunch of towers here. So I think what I can do is let's line them up. In fact, crossbows. Let's make a party number 1. Let's see, armor knights and a couple of brave soldiers. I think you guys have to take on, or at least help out, right here in this area. I mean, 18 units. We do have 2 towers over here. I think we're going to need as much help as we can get on this corner. It's like third base in baseball, the hot corner. So let's go. All right. The usual suspects, right? Let's get a wall of fire here on the archers. Nice. Fire arrows coming down from the tower. Love to see that. Heavy armor knight's winning. Because that's what he does. He wins. These guys are a little confused, it does look like. They're just aggressive, right? You gotta appreciate the aggression. Here we go. Flyers. Shoot them down. Arrow tower is just doing great things. Yeah, flyers, not a problem at all. So since these flyers are gone, I think our crossbowmen, that is, have to stay in place. Alright, we got these guys. The AoE guys. We're gonna open up the doors and just let them right in, aren't ya? Close the door to the castle wall, man. What are we doing? Alright, curious to see what's coming this way. Alright, heavy armor knights. Got a couple of golems. Maybe we can use our crossbows a little more aggressively. Looks like he could use the assistance. Alright, very nice. Alright, here we go. 42 enemies remain. Let's put down a firewall over there. And just hope that they can win. Looks like they will with the help of the towers. Tower's doing some great things for us. Alright, 34 enemies remain. More golems. Alright, careful here, boys. Alright, the armor knight does fall. Amazingly. I guess he can't take that much punishment. Alright, 30 enemies. Let's see, where are they coming from? Alright, we got more of these guys over here. Do some magic support. Got the crossbows. Let's cut them a little bit. These guys just hacking away on our armor knight. Let's give him just a bit of support. 6 enemies remain. It does appear that they're all on the field now. Excellent job. Excellent job. We're at day 9 of 10. Okay, so let's get some more farm fields. Let's get another house. More housing. Gold mine. I think the answer is yes. Throw that right there. Builder's house, do we need it? I don't know yet. Crossbowman, yes. Swordsman or a lumberjack hut. Let's get our 2 villagers in here quick. This guy right there as well. I feel like I don't need the lumberjack hut. Let's go with the swordsman. Another swordsman, yes. Wall resources. Thriving civilization. Reach a population of 50. Just got that achievement. Tremendous. Let's take this. Let's upgrade another tower. I feel like this location needs more help. Sword arena, I'm good. Crossbowman, yes. Builder's house or stone gift. Let's take the gift. Alright, let's pool all ranged units. So you can actually select all ranged units with the C key, all melee with the X key, and all units in general with the Z key. So that's an option for you as well. Alright, so I think we're good to finish the day. And see what the game's going to throw our way now. Alright, so 4, 8. 4 and 8. I'm detecting a lot of golems. I mean, 8 golems is a lot, man. But we do have fire towers, which is good. I think our conglomeration of towers right here can probably help with this lane. Let's go with the bows. And let's put them right here. Something like this. Let's go. Oh yeah, we got some golems. What are these guys? Ash slime. Move slow. When destroyed, it splits into smaller slimes. Okay. Well, that's kind of scary. Alright, boys. Get down in here now. Looks like we're doing fine. Over there in the west. Let's keep going. Looks like our armor knight does fall. Which is pretty surprising. I think I gotta be a lot more mobile with our crossbows. We've invested so heavily in them. You know what I mean? Alright, not a problem at all. Last day. So let's bolster up the old militia. The healer's warning. An old healer shows up at dusk, looking at the sky. There's a bad air tonight, she says. It'll make the undead stronger. If we use gold, wood, and stone in a ritual tonight, we can get rid of that air and keep them normal. What do we do? Minus 100 across the board. I mean, we got the resources. Let's perform the ritual. Villager, yes. Swordsman, yes. Crossbowman, yes. Wall resources, you bet. The Great Wall Architect. Build all stone walls. Okay, excellent. Food gifts. Not sure what I want to do there yet. Explosive houses. Let's go with the swordman. Swordman. Villager or swift hammer. Boost builder speed, accelerating, construction across the kingdom. Sure. Maybe we got that just a little bit late. A war barracks. What's this? Unlocks barracks to attack enemies within range. Okay, so this is going to shoot enemies, acting as another tower. Let's take the crossbow, man. I think if the enemies penetrate this wall, we're in big trouble anyways. Alright, so, calling all ranged units. Let's stack you up. And then I think we just wait patiently and see. Got a bunch more swords, which is great. Let's wait patiently and see what the game's going to throw at us. Villager. Alright, here we go. We got some work for you. This guy's extra, so let's get some crossbowmen. Alright, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and finish the day there. And this is going to be it. We'll see what the game throws at us on the final night. Alright, 23, 24, 5 flyers. Alright, I'm not too intimidated by this. I think we have enough tower support. Just got to make sure we have units from all attack vectors. We got the armor knight, and then I love this pack of crossbowmen. It's great. Something like that. Maybe borrow a few from over here. Send them down this way. Let's go. Alright, we got some slimes. That is a sure thing. Let's get a wall of fire right there. Let's pulse these guys down. Alright, keep getting them. The tower's doing some good things. Looks like this side is at least holding firm a little bit. We got the flyers coming on in. Let's take out the slimes. Get the flyers. They seem to only target structures. Of course they do. They gotta be as annoying as possible. Got the armor knight doing great things. Our ball of crossbowmen seem to be doing pretty good. Let's strike. Armor knight, get down there. Crossbows, help support. Let's go. How we doing down there? Looking pretty good. This side, not great, but okay enough, I suppose. Alright, the stone wall falls. All right, how we looking? 32 enemies remain. That means definitely another spawn. All right, here we go. Iron golems. Or shadow golems. Got some more golems up there, hammering away on our armor knights. Let's take them down. Take it on. Head on there, armor knight. Let's go. Soldiers on the western flank actually held up pretty good. 19 enemies remain. Another wall's going down. Got slimes munching on my tower, man. I just don't like it. Alright, looks like we're down to the last enemies on the field. One remains and victory! You bet. Champion of Elden Grove. Win a match in Elden Grove. We got that achievement as well. Alright, tremendous. Let's pop on back to the map and let's see. Is the next stage unlocked then? I would assume so. Alright, Journey and Standard we got. Conqueror becomes unlocked. And it looks like we have a snowscape now. Okay. So let's see. So what does this say? Undead grow stronger and more resilient. Both you and your enemies regenerate health over time. Spells recharge faster. Interesting. They regen health. Could definitely be an interesting little thing to play around with for sure. But how about the snowscape world, which is called Frostguard? Excellent. So you got to wonder if there's going to be different enemy variations in Frostguard, right? Like, does Elden Grove have a certain enemy set and then Frostguard, right? And then so on throughout the rest of the game. Obviously, the landscape's going to be a little bit different. Maybe this map has its own unique features, which make defense more challenging. I think that's the way it works. But of course, you'll have to let me know if maybe you want to see another run. But for today's video, my friends, we are, of course, out of time. Had a nice, fun run in Elden Grove. Got some unlocks. You know, sniped down some slimes and some golems. Got a nice powerful ball of crossbowmen. You know, I do think that they were pretty strong. I think towers are pretty key as well. And I'd be really curious to see what other spells are out there, too. I think spells are super, super useful. And I would also be curious to see, you know, what other options are available to develop your colony, right? What other buildings are available? I do think the card selection, right? You can choose one of two cards and then figure out what you want to do with it. Is an interesting way to execute, you know, kind of a city builder defense type game, for sure. So I definitely had some fun with Kingdom Zek here today. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can certainly do so. Link in the video description below. The game did just release on the 28th of April, so it's essentially brand new, and it's the full release of the game. We're playing the full release here today as well. So thanks so much for spending some time on the channel, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about the game. And if you want to see a snowy snowscape run, I'd be happy to do it. And thanks so much for spending some time here. So I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.